the city of Burbank, between North Glen Oaks Boulevard and Andover Drive, the area known as McCambridge Park Recreation Center was originally referred to as the Civic Center area in the early 1920s and 1930s. The construction of the park began in 1939 and was renamed twice in 1942 and 1953 from Civic Center area to Glen Oaks Park and finally to McCambridge Memorial Park. It was named McCambridge Memorial Park after James H. McCambridge, who was general manager of the Public Service Department from 1925 to 1952. Although the areas in the park are beautiful, what got my interest is the Blue Star Memorial Highway. This memorial site all began in 1946 when a group called Gold Star Mothers, along with a brother of one of Burbank's soldiers, began raising funds to make a site to remember the veterans lost in the war. During World War II, Burbank was the home of the Lockheed Aircraft Corporation. They built most planes used during the war, such as the Lockheed P-38 Lightning aircraft. Therefore, Burbank has strong ties to the war. The memorial site began in 1950 and was completed in 1969. It was originally made to remember World War II veterans, but later on, plaques were added to remember the soldiers in the Vietnam War. The site consists of monuments, rose gardens, and a pillar in the center. The placement of the pillar makes it a focal point. It has visual balance with most of its weight at the lower half. It also has symmetry, with each side of the pillar looking identical. What I find very beautiful about this pillar is the top. There's an eternal flame of remembrance atop a torch column dedicated to all veterans, starting with World War II soldiers. If we look at the memorial site as a whole, it has radial balance, having the pillar as the centerpiece. Everything else surrounds the pillar: the flags, the plaques, and the rose gardens. One of the plaques here has some letters written in capital letters. This creates an emphasis to these words, such as honor and eternal. The city of Burbank does its Memorial Day ceremony here each year. I believe this memorial site is not appreciated enough. It is a beautiful site, but even more beautiful because it is dedicated to our lost soldiers. You will definitely see me here next time on Veterans Day.